Get ready for a disturbing account. This man says that for several years, he and his wife lived far outside town, deep in rural Maine. Any basic errand, doctor appointments, groceries, fuel required a long drive. There were no sidewalks, no streetlights, and no close neighbors. The nearest properties were miles apart. They chose that life intentionally. Both were retired and wanted peace, quiet, and nature. Their only daily company was their animals. 3 cats, and most importantly, their dog, Thor. Thor was a mixed-breed Rottweiler they had adopted as a puppy, strong, protective, and always calm indoors. Despite the fresh air and slow pace of life, they had a rule. They went to bed early. According to him, once night fell, the area changed. He says strange things happened after dark, but this is the most terrifying experience he ever had. One night, he and his wife were already in bed when they heard scratching at the kitchen door. It immediately felt wrong. Thor always slept beside their bed, but the sound was unmistakable. The slow, familiar scratching of a dog wanting to be let inside. He got up. They searched the house. Thor was nowhere inside. They assumed they must have accidentally left him outside earlier. Without thinking too much, he went downstairs and opened the kitchen door. There was nothing there. No dog, no movement, just the trees and the darkness beyond the porch. He called Thor's name, thinking the dog might have wandered toward the woods. He says the darkness made his skin crawl, but if Thor was outside, he needed to bring him back in. He had always felt that something bad roamed that area at night. As he turned to go back inside, he saw a shape in the distance, a silhouette low to the ground, shaped like a dog. He called out again, "Come on, Thor, inside, now!" Something rushed past him, fast, too fast. He only caught a blur moving into the house. As he pulled the door shut, he was hit by a sudden smell of rot. Before he could process it, he heard a strange sound behind him, a wet, labored breathing, a harsh, wheezing hiss. He didn't want to turn around, but he knew he had to. Whatever stood inside his kitchen looked like Thor, but wrong, as if it couldn't fully take his shape. The body was uneven, distorted. The proportions didn't make sense. Its eyes were deep and hollow, completely lifeless. He says the thing urinated on the kitchen floor while making that horrible breathing sound. He screamed for his wife not to come downstairs, told her to lock the bedroom door and stay quiet. Moving slowly, fighting panic, he unlocked the kitchen door again. He began praying out loud, commanding the thing to leave, telling it that it was not welcome, that it had no permission to be inside his home. The way it entered was fast. The way it left was not. It dragged itself toward the open door and slipped back into the darkness, as if nothing had happened. When he closed the door again, it was gone. Completely. He went upstairs and knocked on the bedroom door. When his wife opened it, Thor was inside the room with her. She told him she had found the dog trembling under the bed.